Hello, my name is Maria de Souza. I am a Feldenkrais and a yoga teacher, and I focus my work on posture, not only because good posture looks good on us, makes us feel elegant, but also because good posture keeps a pain away. And that's why I am on a mission to save the world from slouching and relieving pain in the process, one back at a time. Now, something that you might not realize is that the ailment or condition that you may be suffering with is likely to be a result of misalignments and imbalances in the body that we all have, that we all create as we go about life, because no one teaches us to take care of this, our body, so that we can prevent aches and pains and discomfort. And this is what my work is all about, to teach you how to use your body more efficiently, how to go about life with good posture, so that you can prevent all these aches and pains and discomforts and chronic rounded backs and so on. Now, something that I want you to realize as well is that when it comes to healing the body, there are no quick fixes. You need to be patient, and you need consistency in your exercise routine, and that's only that way that you're going to see improvements. And the work I bring to you is all to help you to reorganize your body, to get rid of those misalignments and imbalances, to have better posture, and to help you to heal your body. Also, if you are serious about getting better, improving your posture, have a better alignment of the body, then please have a look at my course called Improve Your Posture in 21 Days. Whether you think you have good posture or not, that course will help you to get rid of aches and pains, misalignments and imbalances in the body that we all have, that we all create as we go about life. So today I'm bringing part 2 of the pelvis clock of the exercise I brought to you last week. Now, you don't necessarily need to do part 1 to do part 2. You can do both independently. But it's good that you do the whole exercise if you are in your journey to get better. And if you want these 2 exercises in one place, have a look at the link below where I have that there for you. So, bring your feet hip distance apart, or more or less wherever it is comfortable for you. And without changing anything, without correcting anything, just bring your awareness to your feet. Close your eyes. When you close your eyes, you can sense things much better, much deeper. So bring your awareness to your feet and notice where the weight of your body is on your feet. Is it more towards the front, more towards the back, more to the sides, more on one foot than the other? Just notice that for a moment. Notice what's there for you today. Breathe in and out, and just focus on your feet for a moment. Notice if you can feel all the toes in contact with the floor. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, maybe you just feel certain toes, maybe it feels different from foot to foot. Just notice that. Okay, then have a sense for your uprightness, your head sitting on top of your spine, your shoulders in your torso. Notice how things feel, how things are now. Okay. I really encourage you to take notes of what you have felt here. Okay, so go take a minute to write down what you have noticed here in your standing, in your somatic awareness. That's why that's what we call the somatic awareness, or a somatic scan. Okay, and then we're going to do the same lying on the back, a somatic scan, just to feel yourself as you lie. Alright, so from here you are going to lie on your back, but please take a few notes before you do that. Have a journal where you can put a few notes as you go through this program. Alright, okay, so let's come onto the floor. So come and lie on your back. And here you're going to spend a moment lying here without doing anything, just to feel yourself and take a moment to arrive on your spot, to arrive in your body. Notice how does it feel. Notice if you need support under your head, please notice that. Notice if your head is comfortable, or if your chin is something like that, then you need support. Please make sure you watch the video head support, just to make sure your head is comfortable and that your neck is nicely aligned with your spine. Okay, all right, and we're gonna do, just for a minute or so, a somatic scan, just like we did in standing. Just notice how does it feel for you to lie on the floor, lie on your back today. Notice if there are any parts of yourself that feel not so comfortable. Any parts of yourself that are asking for your attention. And if there are, please do give attention to those parts of yourself that don't feel so comfortable today. And then just for a moment, notice how you're contacting the floor. Notice how much of yourself is in contact with the floor. Start from your heels. Notice the pressure against the floor, one heel and the other. Maybe the pressure is in different points from one foot to the other. Notice that. Maybe you feel that one foot is more turned out than the other. Notice that. Notice the back of your legs in contact with the floor. What touches, what doesn't. Your calves, the back of the thighs. Is there a space behind your knees? Does one leg feel longer than the other? Does one leg feel more turned out than the other? Have a sense for your pelvis, your buttocks in contact with the floor. Does one side feel different to the other? We all have these misalignments and imbalances in the body, so it's very likely that you will feel that one side feels different to the other. And that's okay, that's what it is, that's what's there, and things will get better by the end of this program. Okay, notice then your lower back, your shoulder blades. Notice that gap in your lower back, the arch, how big or small that arch is. Have a sense for your shoulder blades in contact with the floor. Does one side feel different to the other? And then have a sense for the back of your head in contact with the floor. Whereas that pressure is more towards the crown, more towards the neck, more towards one side than the other. Notice that. Do you feel that your head is slightly turning more towards one side than the other? And gently just roll your head very slowly. The slower you go, the more you can feel and sense. And just notice the quality of that movement in your neck. Very slowly roll from side to side. Notice which side turns or rolls better or easier or smoother, which side is stickier. And as you roll, can you, is it in your awareness your spine, or is just the neck? As you turn, the movement is in the neck, but can you feel a little bit more than the neck, more towards down the spine, or your awareness stops at the neck? So you know that your neck is part of your spine, is the continuation of the spine. But it's very common that we lose that connection, that awareness between the neck and the spine. See what's there for you today. And this exercise will help you as well to bring that connection back, that healthy connection between your neck and your spine. So that as you go about life, when you move the neck with the spine, with the torso. Okay, now bring both feet on the floor. So now we're going to repeat everything, but you are going to have both feet on the floor, both knees up, okay? Bring the knees and feet hip distance apart, more or less, okay? And you want to have your heels more or less below your knees, okay? But find a place that is comfortable for you. So you want to have your feet flat on the floor, that your feet are in a position that they support your legs nicely, and that you're not creating extra effort in the muscles to keep your knees up, okay? So play with your feet a little bit, move them forwards and up and to the sides, and find a place where you feel that your legs are nicely supported. So now we're going to do the first movement we did before, the rocking back and forth. So one way, as you tilt towards your feet, you arch the lower back, and as you tilt towards your head, you flatten and press the lower back onto the floor, okay? You're going to do exactly the same movement, back and forth or up and down. All right, and this is what you're gonna do. Rock the pelvis back and forth, slowly and gently. So one way you arch, the other way you flatten and press the lower back onto the floor gently. And just notice how this movement feels now with both feet on the floor. Notice the movement traveling through your spine. Notice what your head is doing and the chin. Can you feel your chin coming closer to your chest as you arch, and away from the chest as you flatten? But remember, you're not making your head move. The head moves as a consequence of you moving the pelvis. So your effort is only to move the pelvis. Everything else that moves is a consequence of making that connection clear between the head, the neck, and the spine, and the pelvis. Notice if this connection becomes a bit more clear as you go through this exercise. Slowly and gently rocking back and forth. No rush. Can you make this movement pleasant, delicious, satisfying? Can you enjoy it? Okay, so let it go. Come back to your neutral. So now you're going to lift both one at a time. You're going to lift the pelvis just like you did before, the same thing. So you're going to press the right foot and lift that side of the pelvis away from the floor a few inches, bring it down, then you press the left foot on the floor, you're going to lift that side of the pelvis a few inches away from the floor, bring it down, and you're going to rock from side to side. Remember to keep your knees in the middle, the knees move away from the pelvis as you lift, but they don't swing. They stay right in the middle. And you rock from side to side with control, slowly up, with control down. Never rush. Notice if you feel a difference between one side and the other. It's very likely that there is a difference because we all have these misalignments and imbalances in the body. But the aim of all these exercises is to bring the body back to balance. Slowly and gently re-educating the nervous system to move more efficiently, to realign, stay present. Feel the movement traveling through your spine. Notice what your head is doing. Is your head nicely as well turning? It's a very subtle movement, but can you feel it? Can you sense it? Keep the shoulder blades in contact with the floor. Notice your feet pressing down to help you with this movement. Breathe in and out, rocking from side to side. How pleasurable can you make these movements? Which side feels easier to move? Which side is smoother? Which side is stickier? Breathe in and out. Okay, and then let go. Bring the legs down. Extend your legs and just take a moment to rest here. Notice the contact of yourself against the floor. Notice what feels different from the beginning. Okay, bring the legs up again. Knees up, feet on the floor. And this time we're going to go around the clock, okay? But you're going to do it a little bit different. You're going to do in 4 sections. So bring your clock back. Visualize your clock sitting on top of your spine, of your pelvis. 6 o'clock towards your feet, 12 o'clock towards your head, 9 o'clock to the right, 3 o'clock to the left. Bring your attention to the bottom part of your clock, that half part of your clock, from 3 to 6 to 9, 9, 6 to 3, okay? Only that half part. And what you're going to do, you're going to take the pelvis around from side to side, only that, making that half moon shape of the clock, okay, in the pelvis. So you're going to go from 3 to 6 to 9, 9, 6 to 3. Remember, when you go to 6, you're arching the lower back, okay? So this time there is no flatten. You're not pressing the lower back against the floor, because the movement is towards 6 o'clock, so you need to arch the lower back, okay? And then you tilt a little bit to the right to go towards 9, and then you tilt towards the left to go towards 3, okay? You're going to stay only on that half moon, okay? So you're going to go 3, 6, 9, 9, 6, 3. A little bit slower than that, but just carry on back and forth. 3, 6, 9, 9, 6, 3, back and forth. But can you visualize the other hours between those hours? So go from 3 to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Back and forth. Visualize every single hour between 3, 6, and 9. And you move back and forth at half part of your clock, making that half moon shape in the pelvis. Reaching down deeply into your pelvic floor, the muscles in your pelvic floor. Keep your knees as quiet as you can, and you're going to go back and forth, just at half of your clock. Breathe in and out through the nose. And just notice as well the movement traveling through your spine. Notice your head making the same shape. Is that connection between your spine and your head and the pelvis a little bit more clear? Is your head happier to move now with the pelvis? What is changing? Please make sure you let me know below in the comments area. When you finish this, come and let me know. Okay, moving back and forth. Just at half part of your clock. Slowly and gently. The slower you go, the more you can feel and go through every single hour. Okay, let go and come to neutral. Take a moment to rest. Now bring your awareness to the top part of the clock. So you're going to do the same, but on the top part. So this time, as you move towards 12 o'clock, you're going to flatten the lower back, press the lower back gently on the floor, okay? And then you're going to 3 and then to 9, okay? So you're going to 9, 12, 3, 3, 12, 9, back and forth. Can you visualize the other hours? 3, 2, 1, 12, 11, 10, 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, back and forth. A little bit slower than that. Breathe in and out. Stay present, fully present in yourself. Notice how this movement worked for you. Notice the movements in your torso, your spine, your head. Notice what feels smooth, what feels sticky, what parts of yourself move better, what parts don't move so well. Back and forth, slowly and gently, enjoying the movement. Can you visualize every single hour? Reaching deep into those pelvic floor muscles. Okay, and then let go. Bring your legs down for a little rest. Notice your pelvis in contact with the floor. Okay. Bring the legs up again. So now we're going to concentrate on the other sides of the clock. So on the side. So you did up and down. Now we're going to do the side. So let's go to the right side of your clock. So you're going to go from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Back and forth on that right side of your clock. Slowly and gently. Back and forth. From 12 to 6 through 9. And back. Back and forth. Relax your jaw. Relax your hands. Relax everything. Keep your knees as quiet as possible. Concentrate in the movement of the pelvis, reaching deeply into those muscles, the pelvic floor muscles, from back and forth on your right side of your clock. Breathe in and out. Slowly and gently. Visualize every single hour as you go back and forth. So now you are arching and flatten. Because you're going towards 6 and then you come towards 12. As you go towards 6 you're arching, and as you come towards 12 you flatten. Let me know below if you have questions. You can always come back and repeat this exercise. This is one of the most important exercises in this program. And you can do it anytime you feel like. It's a very pleasant exercise, very good movement for the organization of the pelvis, of the spine, of the neck. Very good exercise to make that connection between the neck, the spine, the pelvis clear. Okay, let go and come back to your neutral. Stay with the knees up. Notice how that right side of yourself or the pelvis feels alive, vibrating. Okay, let's do the left side of the pelvis, the same thing. So go from 12 to 3 and 6, 6, 3, 12. Every single hour. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3. 12, 3, 2, 1, 12. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12. And carry on in your own pace. Back and forth. Flatten as you come to 12. Arching as you go to 6. Breathe in and out. Keep your knees as quiet as possible. Notice if things feel different on this side comparing to the other side. Slowly and gently back and forth through that left side of your clock, of your pelvis. What feels different from the other side? You can visualize every single hours. What hours are more clear in your awareness? What hours are not so clear? Notice the movement traveling through your spine. Can you sense your head moving as well in that shape? Okay, let go, come to your neutral. Breathe in and out, take a moment to rest and feel yourself here. Okay, turn your head from side to side just in case you created any tension there. Just notice that movement in your head. It might feel different from the very first time too, that you turn the head from side to side. Relax your jaw. Okay, and bring the head to the middle. Now you're going to take the pelvis around the clock, the full circle, okay? So bring your clock back, and this time start to whatever direction comes natural to you and just go around the full circle, around your clock, the whole circle, and just visualize every single hour in your clock. Notice what hours are more clear in your awareness, what hours you feel sticky, what hours you feel smooth. Slowly and gently around the clock, full circle. Keep your knees as quiet as you can. And notice how does it feel going around the clock in your pelvis. What parts feel sticky, what parts feel smooth. Is it a perfect circle, or is it more an oval, or whatever shape it is to you? Just notice that. And if it's not a circle, just notice what in the pelvis is stopping you from making a circle. And does it get better as you go through? Relax your jaw. Notice your head moving. Can you feel, you sense your head going around the circle as well? Is that connection becoming a little bit more clear? Remember that you're not making your head move. You allow the head to move organically with the movement of your pelvis. Slowly and gently, no rush. The slower you go, the more your nervous system is able to learn. Okay, stop for a moment and then go the other way around. Notice what feels different. Does it change in your awareness, the hours around your clock? Maybe the areas that felt sticky as you went the other side doesn't feel sticky now. Just notice what feels different. Breathe in and out. Again, how enjoyable, delicious can you make this movement? How soft can you move? Your aim is always to create less and less and less effort. And move with softness and gracefulness. Enjoy the movement. Okay, and let go. Bring the knees towards the floor one at a time. Lengthen your legs. This is the end of this exercise. Just take a moment to rest for a moment. Just feel yourself in contact with the floor. Just notice what feels different from the beginning of this exercise. Is there more of yourself in contact with the floor? Does your pelvis feel more balanced? Does one side feels more balanced with the other? Slowly turn your head from side to side and just notice the quality of that movement comparing to the beginning of this exercise when you turned your head for the first time. Notice what feels different. Notice your right side and your left side. Notice if anything has changed, anything feels different from the very beginning. If you had parts of yourself that didn't feel so comfortable, how does it feel now to lie on your back? Notice your shoulder blades, the buttocks, the back of the legs, back of the head. Is that pressure in the back of your head in the same place as it was before? Okay, now you're going to stand up and you're going to see if anything feels different in your uprightness as you stand on your feet. Okay, so let's go and stand up. Okay, so you're back onto your feet. Bring your feet hip distance apart, more or less, and just like before at the very beginning of this class, of this exercise, just bring your awareness to your feet. Notice what feels different. Where is the weight now? Has it shifted somewhere else? Does it feel more balanced? Notice your uprightness, your head sitting on top of your spine. What feels different from the beginning? Well done for doing this exercise. Let me know below your experience and what have changed for you, what you have noticed, so that I can support you and I can guide you. And if this video was of value to you, if you found it useful and of service to you, then please give me the thumbs up and distribute it with your friends and family so that we'll reach out to those that need healing. And as I said at the beginning, have a look at my digital course, Improve Your Posture in 21 Days, if you are serious about improving the alignment of your body and come out of aches and pains and look good and elegant. I have the right course for you. Have a look below. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye bye now.